Alright, so we're getting ready to tear this thing apart. We already know that the rod went through the side of the block. That's part of the rod right there. Let me get you some better light. That's part of the rod right there. You can see the hole right there. Took off the transfer case, wave track LSD, and I don't know, I guess a lot of people break their block right here somewhere, but I've never had that problem because I utilized the stock mount right here, and I just made this thing off of the traction bar, so never really had a problem, even at like 500 to 600 horsepower. Competition clutch, twin disc. Yeah, so this is my manual cutout. It's not an E cutout, a manual one. It's the only way to kind of really get a small exhaust back there, but when I go to the racetrack, then I just take off this V-band right here. All right, let's get back to it. Alright, so before I take off the downpipe, I just wanted to show you guys I do have some debris in there, and most likely it came in from the cylinders into the manifold, into the turbo. So let's see, can't really tell right now, but there was a little bit of debris in there, so we'll have to get that checked out. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure some stuff went in there. Oh well, nothing I can do right now. Back to tearing apart. Alright, self something to let myself know. Okay, so the bottom of this one, bottom of the solenoid on the T goes to the side. The bottom of this hose on the solenoid goes to the bottom of the gate, which is the side right here. And then the top goes to the top of the gate, which is now the bottom. So yeah. There you go. Wow. Oh man, what a mess. Got the trans off, turbo manifold off, twin disc, competition clutch. Got the cam and the tower off. This is a K20 my brother has. This is the Z3 that I'm replacing it with. Just the bone stock Z3. And then just took it off so I can put on the swivel thermostat, crankcase breather, the thermal gasket, along with my, I guess you'd call it a shave RBC intake manifold. It's not ported, but see if you guys can see in there. Let me get a light. See, when the motor blew, it spit a bunch of shaving in there. So, gotta clean all that up. And then just put on the idler, pulley idler back. I'm gonna switch out the oil pan to the other one since it's already got a aluminum weld-on return bung. Oh, check this guy out. Yep, so slowly picking at it. Whew, it's a lot of shaving. Gotta do some more. Alright, so this is where we're at right now. Got the shifter cables in. Got the heater hose in. The clutch slave in. Little miscellaneous stuff. And then got the harness somewhat back in. This is actually like day 3 or day 4 working on it. I have a newborn at home, so I'm very limited on time. And just trying to do what I can, tinker with it for 2 hours a day or so. So we shall return tomorrow and start working on it again. It's the next day, and we got the intercooler, the fan, the radiator in. We got the traction bar in. Axles are not in yet because I am waiting for new boots and clamps. These one I got from AutoZone. No bueno. So, also got the transfer case in, drive line back on. Everything's all pretty much there. Got the sandwich plate with the AM oil pressure gauge sending unit. Let's see what else. A little battery box I made when I first did the swap. Alright, let's lower her down and I'll show you guys the rest. Before we lower her down, let's put on the downpipe. That way we could kind of pretty much complete the bottom end. All right, so this is where we're at right now. Well, this is where I'm at right now. So I got pretty much almost everything in. I'm leaving this charge pipe right here off for the moment and the intake. I'm gonna have to get in here and bleed the brakes, or bleed the clutch, sorry. I have to bleed the clutch down here, and there's not much room down here, so leaving this spot open so I can kind of get my arm in here. Everything is back in there. Very simple build. Uncut RBC intake manifold. CX Racing radiator. Modified it with the 90, so I could use, I believe it was a CRV factory hose. But simple build. Part still adds up, but for the most part, it's not a super high-end build. (1320) catch can, 1320 manifold, custom dump tube, or not dump tube, the wastegate dump tube recircs back into the 3-inch stainless exhaust. 1650cc VMI injectors from Kyle Conway. Great guy, cool guy, man. He's from the Atlantic Georgia area. Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, one of those. My brain is just tired right now. But yeah, so gotta go home. Got a newborn at home, so I'll be back at it tomorrow again. And then I have to go get ED5 too, because the last time I blew my engine, I actually donated all of my ED5 to a fellow racer at the track. So I'm glad he was able to hit his personal best. But ED5 tomorrow, and I have to add oil. Alright, she's all filled up. I like to put about 5 quarts in there. And the type of oil I run on pretty much all my cars, even my pickup truck. Rotella 1540. I even run it on my 240 SX2, makes about 700 horsepower. And this one's ED5 flex fuel, so I could put pump gas in it too, but the Civic runs straight ED5, so it's a little bit better, and I like running a little bit thicker oil to get a little bit more oil pressure, so never have a problem with it, besides my last motor blowing up, but that wasn't due to oil. It was probably oil consumption because I have the Z3 oil pump in there, but it was also at like 600 plus horsepower. So this one, we're just gonna turn it back down, 450, whatever, and just enjoy it. You got oil.